For my read aloud, my first quote starts on page 6, goes up until the top of page 7. As I was saying, he continued, gazing with compassion at the young couple. This particular game has concluded with my victory. 1 point for me, 0 for you. But if I drag you back with me, it will be back to the old cycle. I've grown so tired of the routine. He yawned dramatically, body temperature cooling. The inside of his mouth no longer sighed like melting cheese. I know, he shrieked. Like an excited child, the young couple flinched. So this here is talking about the stinking man talking to Melanie's mother and her lover. This is at the very beginning of the book, so this is when they're trying to go from their realm to the next half-world realm so she could raise her child in it. I don't particularly like how the story started because they didn't really give you answers as to why she ended up getting pregnant and why that's not a usual thing, and I didn't really care for that too much, but like I said, I was reading this because this is telling us how she ended up in the realm that she did, how she ended up in Half-World, and she had to leave her lover behind so she could raise Melanie there for the 14 years that she did. So that was my first quote. My second quote is on page 141, chapter 14. Starts off, choices. No magic words, no cure-all potion, no ultimate key that unlocked the prize door, nor no sorcerer's sword or special super latent power inside her waiting to burst free to save herself and her mother's life and everyone else in all 3 realms. Everything hinged on choices, her choices. I chose this quote, or this quote from the book because it's talking about choices the whole time, and choices was one of my themes that I wrote in my paper that existed throughout the whole book. Everything was all about Melanie and her choices, what she was doing, and everything like that. And I think that had a lot to do with her character and why the author wrote her character the way that she did. And it's to show like the choices you make, and you could choose to do one thing over another. Where does that lead you? I think she's showing that through Melanie's character and how she can be looked at as a heroine for her choices that she made. So I chose that one. And my last quote is at the very end. It starts off on page 198. It says, Melanie dug in and reached deep inside herself to that small hidden place where she was so completely Melanie there was room for nothing else, where she was as hard as carbon and more brilliant than a diamond. Fox squealed and screamed as it tried to pour into her nostrils, ears, and mouth. Melanie refused. She clung to herself and believed. Hope swelled inside her chest and broke free, streaming from her body in bright rays of light. Like I said, this is at the very end of the book, so this is showing what happened before Melanie heard her mother's voice tell her that she ended up connecting the 3 realms back together again. And I think this part in the book shows like what looking deep inside yourself can do, and it shows you that you gotta reach deep inside yourself and get past like all the maybe choices that you made that weren't right, or you gotta get past like the bad experiences, anything like that, to really get to your true self. And I think that's what Melanie did here. She went past like the fog that was happening right there. She got past the fog, pushed through it, and went closer to the voices that she was hearing. And when she did that, she ended up seeing herself for who she really is. And I think that's a really big part of the book, seeing herself for who she really is and what her choices did and stuff like that. So, yeah. Thanks, guys.